In the north of Lanzarote there are cave systems created by lava tubes where at one time molten lava had flowed before draining off into the sea.
At the beginning, the cave is a bit long, narrow, single file, Alright, the tour takes 1 hour, 50 minutes or 1 hour, but we walk 1 kilometer. The little drops you see on the wall are lava stalactite. The only place with water is at the end. When the cave, and you remember the length, 7 kilometers, when the cave comes near to the sea, the water from the sea filter, forming little ponds at the end of the cave. Inland, the cave is known as Verde or Green's Cave because long time ago, according to the local tradition, the cave and the lava field belonged to a family. The surname or the nickname of the family was Verde, and Verde is the Spanish for rain.
One section of the lava tube was large enough to create an auditorium where concerts are held periodically through the year.
Ici, ça fait 20 mètres et là, ça remonte vite. Je vais faire profondeur, mais
On the way out, there was a ghostly face of a pirate on the ceiling, although I don't believe they ever used the caves. Arricife is the current capital of Lanzarote and enjoys a beautiful crescent-shaped beach right on its doorstep. The main fishing port is further down the coast, but here some local fishermen are gutting their personal catches. At first glance I was confused with the small size of the yachts, until I realised that they were actually remote-controlled models. This fine bandstand was the town's main tourist office. There were 2 causeway routes out to the castle of St. Gabriel. At one time it was attacked by Sir Francis Drake, to whom the Spanish gave the nickname of the Dragon. Just along from the fort was a sheltered lagoon, where all the pleasure boats were anchored up. At the south end of the town were the very smart new council offices. At the centre point of the island was a large roundabout with a striking monument designed by the architect César Manrique. It is dedicated to the island's peasant farmers and has been constructed from old water cisterns. Farming was the lifeblood of the island until tourism arrived. Although the one at Campostino was the most striking, there are plenty of other roundabouts on the island with various forms of decoration. Manrique's own house was built on 2 levels, one at ground level and the other below in chambers formed by the lava. The chambers were again remnants of a lava tube. At one point there is a clever illusion of the lava appearing to flow into the interior, although there is actually a glass window. Teguise up in the hills was the original capital of Lanzarote, but with the increase in shipping trade it lost its status to the port of Arricife. It is a village with 2 characters: peaceful, even sleepy during the week when there are various bars, boutiques, museums and the Church of Our Lady of Guadalupe to visit, but on a Sunday it is a really lively place with up to 100 stalls set up in the streets and squares, and busloads of tourists descend from all over the island. As with all street markets, bargaining is expected, and it is definitely buyer beware. Street entertainers provided music and folk dancing. Dominating the village and defending it in the days of pirates is the castle of Santa Barbara. It is actually perched right on the rim of an extinct volcano. From its commanding position, there are fantastic views over the village to Arricife in the east and down to the mountains of the south. I was thankful, though, not to bump into any pirates on my visit.